Exam dost, success ka host, Sainik Navodaya mein topmost.
Using the principal as 100, let us frame the equation for both simple interest and compound interest. The time period is 2 years. The rate of interest is 15%. The simple interest will be principal, which is 100, multiplied by rate, which is 15, multiplied by time, which is 2 upon 100. This is the simple interest. And if you solve this further, you can cancel 100 and 100. My simple interest is rupees 30. Now let us find out the equation for compound interest. Now compound interest is final amount minus principal. My final amount equation will be principal multiplied by 100 plus r upon 100 to the power of t multiplied by the principal amount. Principal amount is 100 multiplied by 100 plus rate of interest is 15 upon 100 to the power 2 minus principal amount is 100. This will become 100 multiplied by 100 plus 15 is 115 upon 100 to the power 2, and the whole term subtracted 100. Let us simplify this. 115 upon 100, this is 23 and this is 20. It will be 100 multiplied by 23 upon 20 whole square minus 100. Compound interest 100 multiplied by 23 upon 20 whole square minus 100. This will become 100 multiplied by 23 multiplied by 23 upon 20 multiplied by 20 minus 100. Let's take this term inside the bracket and give this a complete bracket. 20 into 20 is 400. Cancel the zeros. It will be 23 multiplied by 23 is 23 square, 529 upon 4 minus 100. Solving this further, this will be 529 cross multiply 4 and 100 minus 400 upon 4, which gives us 129 upon 4. So this is my compound interest. Now let's go back to the question. Our compound interest is 129 upon 4. According to the question, the difference of compound interest and simple interest is rupees 180. Let's take the difference between compound interest 129 upon 4 minus 30 equals 180. So right now we are not going to equate it with 180 because our principal amount is 100 and in the given scenario we don't have the principal. So let us find out the difference. Cross multiply this. 4 into 30 is 120. This is 129 minus 120 upon 4. It is 9 by 4. So The difference of compound interest and simple interest is 9 by 4 when my principal is 100. So when principal is 100, the difference of CI and SI is 9 by 4. So if my difference of compound interest and simple interest becomes 180, what will be my principal? Let's cross multiply and find out. This will be 100 multiplied by 180 equals 9 by 4 multiplied by x. Cancel the 9 and 180. This is 20. Take the 4 here. It will be multiplied. My answer will be 100 into 20 multiplied by 4, which will give us 8,000. So our principal amount is rupees 8,000. The question was slightly challenging. However, we can also solve this question using an alternative approach. Let's have a look at the alternative approach. Now this formula is applicable for 2 years only. The formula is compound interest minus simple interest equals principal. Now you can solve this question using a short method, which is compound interest minus simple interest is equal to principal multiplied by r upon 100 whole square. Now remember that this formula is applicable when they are talking about 2 years. For 3 years, the formula will change. As per the question, the difference of compound interest and simple interest is rupees 180. That is equal to principal multiplied by rate of interest is 15 upon 100 whole square. 15 upon 100, we can simplify this by 5. This is 3, this is 20. It become 180 equals principal multiplied by 3 square is 9 upon 20 square is 400. Cancel 9 and 180. This is 20. Take 400 from right to left. It will be multiplied 20 into 400. Our principal amount is 8,000. So this is another approach of solving such questions, but there is a limitation. The limitation is this formula is applicable only when the time period is 2 years. When the time period is 3 years, the formula will change. 4 years, the formula will change. But most commonly, such questions will be asked only for a time period of 2 years. Question says, a certain sum amounts to rupees 72,900 in 2 years at 8% per annum. Compound interest. Compounded annually. Find the sum. Let us take the sum as x, and in 2 years it will become 72,900. Rate of interest is 8%, means this sum will be increased by 8%. For 2 years means 2 times. Let us increase this x 2 times by 8%, and finally it will become 72,900. Our equation will be simple: x multiplied by 100 plus 8. This is the increase of first year. Again 100 plus 8. This is the increase of second year. And after these two increase, this amount will become 72,900. This is x multiplied by 108 upon 100 multiplied by 108 upon 100. That's equals to 72,900. Let us simplify 108 upon 100 by 4. It is 27. It is 25. Again 27. This is 25. Now what we will do is, we will take these two terms, 27 upon 25, from left hand side to the right hand side. This is 27 upon 25 multiplied by 27 upon 25 equals to 72,900. Now we can cancel the left hand side numerator 27 and 27 by the right hand side value 72,900. हम इसे कैंसिल कर सकते हैं. 27 into 27 is 27 square जो होता है 729, और इससे आप कट कर सकते हैं 729, तो यहाँ पर आपके पास आएगा 100. 25 and 25 they will move from left to right side. They will be multiplied by the numerator. It will be x equals to 100 multiplied by 25 into 25. 25 into 25 is 625 multiplied by 100 हो जाएगा 62,500. Now you see, for solving this question we have not used any formula of compound interest. हमने इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट का कोई भी फॉर्मूला यूज़ नहीं किया है. हमने सिर्फ परसेंटेज का अप्रोच लिया है. एक एक्स अमाउंट ली है, उसे 8% से 2 ईयर्स है तो 2 बार इंक्रीज कर दिया है और ये फाइनल अमाउंट से इक्वेट कर दिया है. You can draw a similarity between percentage, profit and loss and compound interest in this way. Question says, at what rate % per annum will a sum of rupees 6,250 amount to rupees 7,840 in 2 years, compounded annually? In the question we have to find out the rate of interest. Principal amount is 6,250. Final amount is 7,840. Time period is 2 years. Let us frame the equation of compound interest. Final amount equals principal multiplied by 100 plus r upon 100 to the power of t. Let's frame the values. Final amount is 7,840. Principal is 6,250 multiplied by 100 plus rate of interest we have to find out. Keep it r upon 100 to the power of 2. Take 6,250 from right side to left side. It will go to the denominator. This is 7,840 upon 6,250 equals 100 plus r upon 100 whole square. Cancel the 0 and 0. 784 upon 625 equals 100 plus r upon 100 to the power of 2. Now what we will do is we will move this square from right side to left side, and when we will move the square from right to left side, the square will become square root. Will become square root of 784 upon 625 equals 100 plus r upon 100. Now we know that 784 is square of 28 and 625 is square of 25. So let's take the square value. It will be 28 upon 25 equals 100 plus r upon 100. अब आप यहाँ से सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो आप लेफ्ट हैंड साइड डिनोमिनेटर 25 है, राइट हैंड साइड डिनोमिनेटर 100 है. इसको हम सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं, पर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड न्यूमरेटर 28 को 100 प्लस आर से आप सिंप्लीफाई नहीं कर सकते. 25 और 100 आप कट कर दीजिए. दिस इज 1 जा, दिस इज 4 जा. 4 को आप उठाकर इधर ले लीजिए, मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा. दिस विल बी 28 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 4 equals 100 plus r. 28 multiplied by 4, it will give us 112 equals to 100 plus r. Take 100 from right to left side, it will be subtracted. 112 minus 100, my answer is 12%. So rate of interest here will be 12%. Question says, in what time will rupees 1000 amount to rupees 1331 at 10% per annum, compounded annually? Question is asking to find out the time period in years. Rate of interest is 10%. Principal amount is 1000 and final amount is 1331. Now this number implies 11 cube. Let us frame the equation. Final amount equals principal multiplied by 100 plus r upon 100 to the power of t. Final amount is 1331 equals principal is 1000 multiplied by 100 plus r is 100 plus 10 upon 100 to the power of t. Take the 1000 from right side to left side. 1331 upon 1000 equals 100 plus 10, which is 110 upon 100 to the power of t. Cancel the 0 and 0. 1331 is 11 cube. It can be written as 11 into 11 into 11 upon 1000 is 10 cube, written as 10 into 10 into 10 equals 11 upon 10 to the power of t. This can be written as 11 upon 10 whole cube equals 11 upon 10 to the power t. Left hand side, right hand side, bases are equal. When bases are equal, powers are equal. Time period equals 3. The population of a town was 1,76,400 in the year 2015. It increases at the rate of 5% per annum. What would be its population in the year 2017? So right now the population is 1,76,400 and it is increasing at the rate of 5%. 2017 means it is asking after 2 years. In 2 years it will be increased by 5%. Let us increase this population 1,76,400 by 5% for the first year. So in 2016, for 2016, let us increase it by 5%. This is how we increase by 5%. Multiplied by, for the next year 2017, let us again increase by 5%. This is again another increase by 5%. Let us solve this further. Let us simplify 105 upon 100, 105 upon 100 by 5. It becomes 21 upon 20, 21 upon 20. 176400 multiplied by 21 upon 20 multiplied by 21 upon 20. Cancel the 0 and 0. 0 and 0. 2 into 2 is 4. Simplify this by 4. This is 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. And this is 1. So now basically I have 441 multiplied by 21 into 21 is 21 square, which is also 441. On multiplying these two, I get the final answer as 1 8 4 4 9 1. So my answer is 1,94,481. So after 2 years the population will be 1,94,481. The second part of the question, the population of a town is 1,76,400 in the year 2015. It increases at the rate of 5% per annum. What was its population in the year 2013? So the population of 2015 is given and they are asking what was it 2 years ago. So let us assume 2 years ago the population is X in 2000, and now we know that in 2013 population is X. And from 2013 we know that every year it is increasing by 5%. So let us increase by 5%. In the year 2014, the population X will be increased by 5%. This is the increase by 5%. And from 14 to 15, let us further increase by 5%, multiply by 105 upon 100. And in 2015, now after increasing from 2013 to 14 by 5%, 14 to 15 by 5%, the present population is in 2015 will be 1,76,400. So this is my equation. I have to work it out going back to 2013 and taking the population of the town as X. इस क्वेश्चन में बच्चे गलती ये करते हैं कि 2015 की पॉपुलेशन को 5% से डिक्रीज कर देते हैं. जो भी वैल्यू दी है, जैसे 1,76,400 है, तो उसे वो 5% डिक्रीज करके 2013 में जाना चाहते हैं, विच इज अ रॉन्ग अप्रोच. अगर आप ये इक्वेशन बना रहे हैं इसमें कि 2015 की पॉपुलेशन 1,76,400 है और इसे 2 साल 5% में डिक्रीज कर दें, मतलब 95/100 इंटू 95/100 कर दें, तो वो 2013 में कितनी, दिस विल बी अ रॉन्ग अप्रोच. द रीजन इज क्योंकि बेस वैल्यू 2015 की 1,76,400 है. आप बेस वैल्यू को आप 5% डिक्रीज कर रहे हो. दिस इज द रॉन्ग अप्रोच. आपको अप्रोच ये लेना है कि 2013 के पॉपुलेशन को एक्स लेकर उसे 5% इंक्रीज करना है, और 2 बार 5% इंक्रीज करना, मतलब 2014 में 5% का इंक्रीज, 2014 से 15 में 5% का इंक्रीज, और अब जाकर 2015 में ये पॉपुलेशन होगी 1,76,400. दिस इज द इक्वेशन वी हैव टू फॉर्म. अगर आप ये इक्वेशन फॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो आपका अप्रोच गलत हो जाएगा, क्योंकि आपकी जो बेस वैल्यू है वो गलत है. ये 1,76,400 इंक्रीज करके आई है, इसे डिक्रीज नहीं करना है. लेट अस सॉल्व दिस इक्वेशन. दिस इज x मल्टीप्लाइड बाय, दिस इज 21/20 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय, दिस इज अगेन 21/20. 5 से हमने सिंप्लीफाई किया, इट इज 1,764,00. अब ये 1,764,00 को हम सिंप्लीफाई कर देते हैं. ये 42 का स्क्वायर है 1,764, सो यू कैन राइट इट एज 42 इंटू 42 इंटू 100. अब यहाँ से सिंप्लीफिकेशन हमारा थोड़ा इजी हो गया. 21 को आप कट कर दो 42 से, ये 2 हो गया. 21 को आप इस 42, दिस इज ऑल्सो 2. 20 and 20 they will move from left to right, they will be multiplied. This is x equals to 2 into 2 into 20 into 20 into 100. This is 4 times 2, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is 16, और उसके आगे आप लगा दीजिए 4 zeros. Answer is 1,60,000 was the population in the year 2013. फिर से मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ. अगर आपने यहाँ पर ये अप्रोच कर दिया कि 2015 की पॉपुलेशन को 2 साल 5% से कम कर दिया, आंसर गलत आएगा, क्योंकि बेस वैल्यू आपकी गलत हो जाएगी. आपको करना क्या है, 2 साल पीछे की पॉपुलेशन को x लेके वहां से 5% इंक्रीज करते हुए 2015 की पॉपुलेशन 1,76,400 से इक्वेट करना है. दिस अप्रोच विल बी इनकरेक्ट. Question says, in a certain experiment, the count of bacteria was increasing at the rate of 2.5% per hour. Initially, the count was 5,12,000. Find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours. So initially, it's 5,12,000. Let us increase it by 2.5%. Multiply this by 100 plus 2.5 upon 100. This is for the first hour, and for the second hour again increase it by 100 plus 2.5 upon 100. Now let us talk about this 100 plus 2.5 upon 100. Hundred plus 2.5 upon 100 becomes 102.5 upon 100. Remove the decimal point, add a 0 in the denominator. It will become 1025 upon 1000. When you simplify 1025 upon 1000 by 25, this will become 41. and this will become 40. So the final value of 100 plus 2.5 upon 100 gives us 41 upon 40. Let's go back to the question. This is 5,12,000 multiplied by 41 upon 40 multiplied by 41 upon 40. Let's cancel the 0 and 0. Another 0 and 0. 4 into 4 is 16. Let's divide 16 and 5,120. 16 3s are 48. 3 carry. 16 2s are 32. So this becomes 320. 320 multiplied by 41 multiplied by 41. Multiplication is slightly lengthy. On multiplication, this will give us 0, 2, 9, 7, 3, 5. Answer is 5,37,920. So after 2 hours, the number of bacteria will be 5,37,920. Question says, in how many years will a sum of rupees 800 at 10% per annum compound interest compounded semi-annually becomes rupees 926.10? क्वेश्चन में ये है कि कितने समय में 800 रुपीज़ 10% पर एनम इंटरेस्ट पर कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट पर जो कि सेमी एनुअली मतलब हाफ ईयरली कंपाउंड किया जा रहा है वो 926.10 रुपीज़ में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. क्वेश्चन इज़ वेरी वेरी सिंपल. जस्ट लुक एट द अप्रोच. और ऐसे क्वेश्चन हमने पहले किए हुए हैं जो व्हेन वी वर डूइंग इट कंपाउंडिंग एनुअली कंपाउंडिंग में ऐसे क्वेश्चन हमने देखे हुए हैं. सो लेट अस हैव अ लुक एट दिस. इज वेरी सेम अप्रोच. Compounding semi-annually, half yearly means my rate of interest will be 10/25%, and my time period will be 2n times. Whatever my time period is, suppose my time period is n years, so it will become multiplied by 2. So n into 2, my time period is 2n years. That is the only thing which you remember. Now let us frame the equation. Final amount. For the reference, I'll write down the formula here. Equals principal multiplied by 100 plus R upon 100 to the power of T. Let us frame the values here. Final amount is 926.10 equals principal is 800 multiplied by 100 plus rate of interest is 5 upon 100 to the power of 2n. Now I want to solve this part. 100 plus 5 upon 100 to the power of 2n. For that I need some space. I'll go here. 100 plus 5, even though we have done this already, so I'll just quickly skip some steps and to solve this. 100 plus 5 upon 100 to the power of 2n. 100 plus 5, this is 105 upon 100 to the power of 2n. Cancel 105 and 100 by 5. This is 21. This is 20. So this becomes 21 upon 20 to the power of 2n. So this is what my 100 plus 5 upon 100 will become 21 upon 20 to the power of 2n. Now let's go back to the question and place this. Take this 800 from right side to the left side. Will become 926.10 upon 800 equals, this is 21 upon 20 to the power of 2n. Now this 926.10 upon 800, it's quite visible, but for you I'll simplify this. 926.10 upon 800. Look at the numerator, 926.10. Ignore this 0, because after the decimal point this 0 is only kept to increase the decimal places, that's all. So first this is 926.1, and if I want to further remove this decimal place, I can write this as 9261 upon 10. So 926.10 becomes 9261 upon 10. Now remember, when I have to write down 100 also in the denominator, 9261 upon 10, in the denominator I have another 800 which has moved from the right side to the left side. So this 10 and this 800, they will get multiplied. They will become 9261 upon 8000. Now such kind of explanation is not required, but I understand that everything should be covered from basics. That is why I have done, from a very basic decimal based order operation we have taken here. Even though this is very basic, for some of the students they might be able to understand this in a fraction of second, but some definitely face some challenge. So 926.10 upon 100 now becomes 9261 upon 8000. Now this is little more actually a differentiation required here. 9261 upon 8000. Now remember, 8000 is 20 cube, so it is 20 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 20. So you should actually by heart, these squares and cubes should be at your fingertips. And 9261 is 21 cube, it's 21 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 21. So we can write it as 21 upon 20 whole cube. So this is how the question will unfold. So the value actually becomes 21 upon 20 whole cube. Now why I have done that is a very important point. Let's discuss. Let's go back now. Since we have got the value of 926.10 upon 100, it becomes 9261 upon 8000 equals 21 upon 20. Now let's go back to the exponents and powers. If I want to find out the value of this 2n, I have to make the bases on the left hand and the right hand side same. And to make that base same, remember 9261 is 21 cube, 8000 is 20 cube. So let's write it down in that way. That's 21 upon 20 whole cube on the left hand side. Don't get confused that where is this term actually 9261 upon 8000, then it becomes 21 upon 20 whole cube equals 21 upon 20 to the power of 2n. Now left hand side base and right hand side base, we have made them same. They are equal now. When the bases are equal, power is also equal. So 3 is equal to 2n. From this, the value of n will be, take 2 left to right, it will be 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is 1 whole, 1 by 2. So 1.5 year is my time period. Answer is option number D.